Okay guys, here we go. LF19G. I like your entrance, works pretty good. It's an interesting take on an L exit. I've not seen one like this, but it works real nice. What I like about it is that this grip and this grip are simultaneous and makes for a real nice key and good balance for everyone at the start of the block. Okay. All right, the 19's on the back. Freddie Marconi, it's looking a lot better, a lot more of that rotation aspect. We talked before about what was going on was like you guys were going over stopping, but now keeping the rotation going the whole way through the move. Looks really nice. Front pair, we're going to talk a little bit about it as we go through. This was one of the better ones where we have Felipe's head this side of Manuel. I'm going to talk more about it on a different one. I think I can see it a little bit clearer. Nice engineering, guys. Think it works really well for you inside the tunnel. Excellent, 19 there. And just have a quick look at this one on the front. Check out the dynamic, what goes on here between Felipe and Manuel. Felipe steps out to the side. Doesn't rotate too quickly, just steps out to the side, hips open 45 degrees, the head stays here. And there's pretty good eye contact as well, I'm hoping, between Marconi and Felipe. Manuel, really nice job of coming down the line. And look at this dynamic here, where Manuel's head stays this side of Felipe. And it just makes it really easy for you guys to get through and for Felipe to offer the grips to Marconi. Cool. Felipe, it's not a bust, but take your hand a little bit longer away, just because there's grips happening down the bottom of the screen as well. Okay, yeah. Really good build. So the 19s, we're really wanting to get the centers together to make it easy for Marconi and Manuel to connect. And this is excellent here, Fred. You've got your head this side of Marconi rather than directly in the center. Gives you a good start point for the block. I'm just going to leave my cursor there in the center. Now look what happens on the front, guys. Look at the dynamic that's going on. So Manuel, I'm going to start off with your move. I would like you to think more sideways. I'd like you to take, like this build is okay, Felipe. You want to have your head this side, which is fine. Doesn't want to be any more to the center or this side of Manuel. And Manuel, your move is going to be sideways. Your hips can open no more than 45 degrees, please. Leave that there in the center. Because with this rotation now, it kind of forces Felipe more underneath and it blocks the piece, because as you rotate, Manuel, you hit the glass. But anyway, let's not talk about what you are doing. Let's talk about what I'd like you to do. So right now, your body would be here on this side. We'd have Felipe here, Manuel here. It just forces a really deep vert. And there's no reason for you, Manuel, to be around yet. There's a long time thing, a lot of stuff to happen before your knees need to be here. But because of what you're doing like this, it actually makes it harder for you guys to get through. And now we have completely the wrong dynamic going on with the piece, where Felipe's head is the wrong side of you. And it just makes for a lot of tension that doesn't need to be there in the block. There we go. So I'm just going to use this as an example of how to do it. So Felipe steps out to the side. It gives Manuel space to come through the center. We end up with that really nice dynamic. And if you have a look here, Felipe is doing less at the start of the move because the goal is for him to move out on this center line, keep the contact. He's doing a lot less, he's being patient, and he's delivered quicker. He's already in the pre-close picture, whereas before you guys were getting jammed up. I think that's pretty much it with this dive. Yeah, it looks really uncomfortable. When I see something, when I see a piece with this dynamic going to it, I know there's a lot of tension here, a lot of tension there, and it's going to be difficult to get things going. When you do this block, guys, there should be pretty light pressure between you, Manuel and Felipe. Like when I do it, there's no pressure at all between me and my piece partner. Just a little bit of gentle pressure on the elbows. Okay, Marconi, watch this. Into the G. You're out of position. It almost looks like a semi-brain lock, or momentum is taking you out. Your first goal should be on holding the center, working with Manuel. And you're trying to give grips to Fred and pick grips up here. And that's what happens when you do that. Body position, body position, body position. Superb 19, guys. Nice center work there, Manuel.